Hi all, today on this video I am going to discuss about a concept called as deep, which is very essential for the product backlog. So deep essentially means detailed, appropriately estimated, emergent, prioritized. We want the Scrum Master, product owner and the developers to understand this better so that the product backlog is more effective. Now let's see what detailed appropriately means. It basically means the items which are to be taken up in the next sprint are the ones with high priority and are on the top of the backlog, and these are the ones which are more precisely sized. So when you reach the bottom of the backlog, the stories become large, the details could be less, and they are not of very high priority because the chances of they getting changed is more. So the items down the backlog are not really well understood, and the estimates associated with them are also less precise. So the low priority items can be always sized using t-shirt sizing technique, and the high priority items which have more details can be sized using story points. So estimated means all the items on the product backlog should be estimated, even though if it's a rough estimate, it is still okay. We can use any estimation technique and size the stories. So we should understand that the product backlog is not a static artifact. It undergoes change over the time. The team, the developers, product owner and the stakeholders, as they get more details of the product or the work to be done, we can add, edit or remove items on the product backlog. Hence we say the product backlog is a living document as it always undergoes a constant change. So by prioritized we mean the backlog which is prioritized with the most important items at the top and the least are at the bottom. It ensures that the team is always picking up the most important and the most valuable items from the backlog. So prioritization mostly depends on the value which the user stories bring in, but at the same time there are many other factors based on which the priority of the user stories is defined. So the PO should always consider all these factors in mind while prioritizing the stories on the product backlog. So by continuously working with the product owner working with the stakeholders and the team or the customer, we can ensure that the deep attributes are maintained on the product backlog.